Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may not realize it yet, but you are on the verge of entering into a much more emotionally stable and fulfilling time. There is a fresh start in the realm of your emotions, of love, and you know, both of these cards are cups energy. So this is a big change and this is something new. So that's double whammy. And you have the opportunity here to become so abundant in your life. This is practical rewards for all the efforts you've put in the past. It feels like emotionally you have really paid a lot of dues and you are about to get some tangible rewards. Now, that's not to say it's going to come easily, but the universe wants you to focus ahead on this fresh start in your emotional realm. Now, it may take quite a bit of serious attention with Saturn to your second house issues, which is your values. What do you most value in all seriousness? Because Saturn rewards persistence, genuine effort, and putting in the time, the elbow grease to get something happening. So it's about discerning what is the most meaningful to you in your emotional life, getting serious and sober about it, if you like. And also Saturn came out again, asking you to get serious about your first house, how you present yourself, how you show yourself, how you show up in relationships, in your emotional life. Now, it may be that you need to take a bit of a risk here. It may be that it feels a bit scary. So let's see what else the universe wants you to know about these fresh fields that are ahead for you in love. Well, as I said to begin with, it may not be super easy because there is this roadblock card. And I'm so pleased that this was the first card out, because this horse isn't going to be stopped by any roadblocks. Horses are great at picking their way around and getting around obstacles, jumping right over the obstacles. And you can too. This is the vibe that I'm getting for you, Earth signs. So yes, there may be things that have held you back in the past, things that have made you emotionally unfulfilled, blocked you, made you feel a bit limited or unhappy. And certainly Saturn here in these two cards could reinforce the same thing. So you might need a bit of grit to free yourself from some self-limiting beliefs or some obsession that you know isn't working for you, behaviors that aren't working for you, for values that may be a bit frivolous. Maybe it's, excuse me, froggy throat, time to get a little bit more serious and more sober in appreciating what's truly of value. That will free you from the shackles that you may have imprisoned yourself with. Yes, you may have to pick your way, and I'm getting this as well. You might have to explore new territory. You might have to pick your way carefully in a new direction that you are unsure about, and conquer this fresh energy, these fresh fields. But there is, there's beautiful emotional reward on the other side of this risk for you. Risk. So yeah, there's a bit of a theme here. There's an unknown destination. This is about having faith, backing yourself. Excuse me. So let's see what else the universe wants you to know about this process of maybe getting outside of your comfort zone, getting a bit more serious about your own happiness, and committing to yourself, committing to your own, putting yourself first. I don't know, it just seems like almost by limiting how you put yourself out there to pleasing others, that you keep your energy in, and it's going to allow you to be that much more emotionally abundant within yourself, and that's going to reap rewards. That's what I'm picking up. So you are being urged to express your emotions, and that might feel risky. There you are, kind of weighing it up, trying to decide what to do. And again, with the values, the coins, what is worth the most to you, this or that? And it might change day by day, and you might just be going through this weighing and balancing process. But expressing your emotions, or maybe even delivering an apology, is kind of the vibe about what is coming up for you. Maybe you'll receive a lovely message from someone who you didn't know appreciates you. It doesn't have to be full hearts and flowers or whatever, but there is even just expressing yourself emotionally, or allowing your own emotions to bubble up within you without judging them, and just give them space. Play with them a bit, throw them up in the air a bit, give them space, so that you can understand your own heart a little bit better. Seems to be what it's about. And there may well be a fire sign energy that is attracting you at the moment, or this could be you actually feeling a lot more magnetic, sexy, vibrant, dynamic. This sort of sparkling energy, a little bit saucy, a little bit naughty, can be a bit vain and arrogant, but this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy in the feminine. So quite vivacious. And this could be you finding this within yourself, or this could be somebody who has hoved into view in your life that has caused you to sort of see things in a new light, and maybe inspiring you to take a risk that you didn't know you wanted to take, because you sense that on the other side of this risk and of maybe traversing this rocky, slightly dangerous, slightly scary path, it is going to lead you to maturity, a mature love that will just be so warm and fulfilling. And not only that, look, it'll be light, it'll be fun. It will make you feel young again, no matter how old or young you are. And chocolate, it'll be nothing but good things. Satisfaction, perfection, love, romance. It will be delightful. So it feels as though, it's the irony of when you get serious, truly serious, and dig deep within yourself, you free yourself from all the restrictions of the shoulds and this looks shiny and fabulous. When you get to what's real, it actually frees you, because you don't give a shit anymore. You follow your heart, and you don't care how it looks, because you've drilled down to what has the most meaning to you, and then the effervescence just bubbles up. Lean away from keeping things hidden because of fear. This is sort of the shadowy fears at night when you can't see clearly, and it's all of the things that could go wrong. It is subconscious self-sabotage as well, but just keeping things hidden, not expressing things openly, is energy for you to lean away from. And instead, energy to lean towards is clarity, purpose, and forward movement. So this is the Emperor who steers the chariot at full speed in a straight line, because the Emperor has mastered the internal angst of yin and yang, of masculine and feminine, conscious and subconscious drives and aspirations, when everything is pointing in the same direction. Like when you're swinging at golf, your toes need to line up, and then the ball goes in a straight line. Well, it's like that with the chariot. When everything is aligned within you, you can go forward really fast. And yeah, that is energy for you to lean towards. So this is really getting a firm grip on what you want in life and going for it. Yeah, there's a quantum jump coming for you. This is a giant leap ahead. So forget any kind of handcuffs there. Forget any kind of roadblocks. You're going to quantum jump over that shit just by clarifying what's important to you, what has meaning for you, and going after what you want with unwavering kind of focus. And there is magnetism here when you are grateful. So that is, I'm getting the sense of expressing your gratitude for someone else. But, you know, even if it's just within yourself, being grateful for what is good in your life, that will attract more good in your life. So the more you are grateful for the good things around you, the more you focus on them, the more they come into view, the bigger they get, the closer they come, and the more you get. It's like a snowball effect. So being grateful is just one of the secrets to this joy that spills out of you and that attracts more joy in. So that is a big message for you guys. There is, well, and me too. I've got a bit of earth sign rising. So it's a very beautiful energy that I am picking up here. So don't be the apathetic cool cat. If you've been playing it cool, if you've been pretending you don't care, or if you've just been feeling what's the fucking point? I mean, I do liken myself to a feral cat that is quite, you know, reserved and keeps things at bay. So if that is you too, this is your cue to let go of that, to take some risks here and move into new, much more fertile emotional territory, because it is going to pay off for you. All right, one more card to finish up. Yeah, this is about communication. And you know what? I always get quite a difficult conversation, Page of Swords. This tells me that you're not used to saying things like this. This is also the card of internet spying, a little bit of light Instagram stalking, that sort of thing. So I don't know if that's a sign for you. But this is my card of painful conversations or difficult conversations, or even if you're stuttering and you don't really know how to say the words, it's worth doing this, because there is, yeah, you're going to take this quantum jump that is going to get you past all of the ways you hold yourself back and get you into much more beautiful, emotionally rich, fertile territory. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. I'm still on holiday, but if you would like a personal reading, you can book one on my website, abundancelovejoy.com, and I will get to it in about a week. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.